USA where we talk about the difficult topics uncensored. If we will not acknowledge them, we cannot begin to address them. Here on this channel, we do the former so that we can do the latter. Today we are covering the difficult topic, why white guilt persists and yet irrelevant today. This will be a two-part video covering the two sides of this topic. Yes, this is an argument why white guilt persists and yet irrelevant today. First, we present the affirmative perspective that white guilt exists but irrelevant today. This will be followed by a dissenting view that white guilt persists and is relevant today. The affirmative view is a Quora post titled, "What's Something That Sucks About Being White?" This was used because the arguments made by this poster is the generic argument, usually made by those who hold a similar view on this topic as this author does. Additionally, the author claims to have studied the philosophy of history. Okay, so here the argument goes. Quick disclaimer here. I am not white. I am not European. I am Asian. I come from such a part of the world where history lessons are not tied up with identity, politics, and the concept of white guilt. So perhaps you will be a bit shocked. If you are white, everyone will accuse you of racism, oppression, cultural appropriation, sexism, homophobia, Islamophobia, every sin in the world, even though you by all standards are better than 95% of the world. What's about slavery? Did you know that slavery existed throughout the entire history of human beings? Europeans were also held as slaves, not only in ancient Rome, but also quite recently, by historical standards, as part of the Arab, Barbary, and Ottoman slave trades. In Constantinople, present-day Istanbul, the administrative and political center of the Ottoman Empire, about a fifth of the population consisted of slaves in 1609, many of whom came from Caucasus, Eastern Europe, and Africa. And yet there is no Turkish guilt whatsoever. There is no Arab guilt. No one in the Arab or Turkish world has a white pride parade today, nor are Arabs forced by their educational system to cast aside their glorious history and deride their ancestors for slavery. You can read the same about slavery in Muslim Spain, in Iran, and so on. Slavery was ubiquitous until it was ended in the 20th century by Europeans. What about colonialism? Did you know that it also existed pretty much everywhere in the world? Here, you can see that almost a third of the European continent was once a place conquered by the Islamic states, let alone the Islamic conquest of North Africa. Why does no one speak of Islamic colonialism and Islamic guilt? Colonialism was ubiquitous until it was ended in the 20th century by Europeans. Life was a mess before the 20th century pretty much everywhere in the world. The whole concept of human rights that we today take for granted did not at all exist until it was established by Europeans. I am by no means claiming that Europeans are or were holy. It is just that everything bad that is ascribed to Europeans, colonialism, racism, slavery, sexism, was ubiquitous everywhere in the world until it was ended by Europeans. It is just that Europeans were more successful at doing these things. So please, stop hating your European history and take pride in it, just as everyone else in the world does. Every history of every race and ethnicity has its bright and its dark moments. Let's forget what is long gone and look forward to a world where no such things will exist. Only beautiful moments. The end. Now here on this channel we seek to neither endorse nor condemn any view. We leave it to you. You be the judge. Please hit the like button and press the subscribe button to be informed when we release a new video. In the meantime, we will be fast at work getting the dissenting view to this argument to you as soon as we can. Please stay tuned and stay healthy out there, folks. Ciao for now.